There are those shows that are bad, and then there are those shows that are historically bad. And from the time period between 2006 and now, there have been plenty of bad pay-per-views, and a few that have been historically bad. And one that comes to my mind immediately is December to Dismember in 2006. My, oh my, what a pay-per-view this was, and I don't mean that in a good way. December to Dismember 2006, to me, epitomized everything ECW was when the WWE decided to bring it back in 2006. It was a giant, colossal waste of time that benefited nobody other than Vince McMahon's stupidity. And December to Dismember 2006 was a colossal waste of time. It was a terrible show featuring terrible matches and nothing except maybe that one small thing that makes me remember this pay-per-view. You know, I look at the match card for this pay-per-view as the police go by. Ignore them. I look at the match card for this pay-per-view, and I don't even think that there's anything I can say positive about any of these matches. There were two matches that were okay, and then the rest just happened. And if you want to know why this show drew only 4,800 people in the arena that night, it is because this show, quite frankly, on paper, sucked. And once the show began, I immediately knew it was going to be a colossal train wreck. You kick off with the Hardys versus Eminem. On paper, that looks like a good match. This match, however, was not that good. And it really is a shame that this match might be the best match of the night, even though it wasn't even that good. And it's a shame, too, because the Hardys and Eminem, as they continued their feud the months after that, had really good in-ring chemistry together. And for whatever reason, this match just wasn't up to par with, in my opinion, their match at the Royal Rumble a month later. This match was kind of flat. It was a good match to open the show with, but it was not a good match in terms of execution. In speaking of matches that did not deliver an execution, this entire card didn't. I can read every match on this card. Here we go. Balls Mahoney defeating Matt Striker in the Strikers Rules match. I really liked Matt Striker's gimmick. I don't know why people don't. It was something different. It was something funny. It was something unique. But this match was just bad. And honestly, Matt Striker could have did something in the mid-card, in my opinion. And, you know, having him lose here in this Strikers Rules match, this match was a waste of time. You get another waste of time in Elijah Burke, and Sylvester Turkay against the Full-Blooded Italians. Again, waste of time. Don't care about this match. Then you get Daivari defeating Tommy Dreamer. And it's sad that every time I think of Daivari, I think of Muhammad Hassan and what WWE could have did with him. This match, again, was a waste of time. And all it did was promote the Great Khali. And, yeah, great job, Vince. Then we get Kevin Thorne and Ariel versus Mike Knox and Kelly Kelly. I don't know which one of these four fucks was a bigger waste of time. Kevin Thorne and his fucking vampire gimmick that was so stupid. Mike Knox and ECW, that was so stupid. Kelly Kelly, who just in the ring is atrocious. And Ariel, I don't even remember what the fuck she did, so yeah. And then we immediately get to the main event. This is going to be a quick review because I really have nothing else to say about this show. And you get the Extreme Elimination Chamber match for the ECW World title. You know, in this match, WWE could have had a lot of opportunities. You know, they took the guy that could have made this match really, really special in Sabu and did not have him compete here. I don't get that decision. And then you had a guy in CM Punk who you could see as a future player in the WWE at that time get eliminated first like he pretty much meant nothing. And you had guys like Hardcore Holly in this match and Test in this match, and it just fell flat. But at the end of the day, if there was anything about this Extreme Elimination Chamber match that I can take back, that I can look back at and remember, it was the fact that it was to establish Bobby Lashley. And, Bobby Lashley definitely was nowhere near ready for a world title, so I think that giving him the third tier championship worked perfectly fine. This match was made to establish Bobby Lashley, and it was made to write the Big Show off of TV. It's just a shame that the WWE could have did more to at least make CM Punk look good in this match, because CM Punk, you can tell, in the future in the WWE, was going to be a big thing. Ultimately, he became that, but you know how the story goes. But this match was the second best match of the night, in my opinion. It was definitely one of the bottom 3 Elimination Chamber matches. It was definitely not a good Elimination Chamber match by any means. But if you have a card that has Daivari versus Tommy Dreamer and Matt Striker versus Balls Mahoney and fucking Kevin Thorne and Ariel versus Kelly Kelly and Mike Knox, you know that this match is by default one of the best matches on the show. This show will go down in history as one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. Definitely not the worst, but one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. And like I said in the beginning of this video, it is the epitome of everything that ECW was when the WWE brought it back. A big, giant, colossal waste of our fucking time.